Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video just under Guy Internet. And in today's Minecraft map review, we're going to be reviewing the Outlast demo map made by MrCrypt. And yeah, so this is actually very interesting, mostly because, well, no one's really done a map of the actual Outlast demo. So this will be very nice to see. And yeah, so here we go. So just a little I just guess heads up, since I've never really actually talked about the actual Outlast demo on this channel before, um, you're going to see that it's pretty much the same as the actual final version of the game. Not too much really changed between the demo and the final version. There were a couple of small things, mostly with the actual gameplay. Like, for example, you could carry up to 20 batteries in the demo, so but you would have to change, like, one battery would actually be, 4 batteries would be one charge. So you'd actually have to change 4 batteries every time you reloaded. So, but as for the actual map, it's pretty much the same. Really not a lot really changed, mostly since the game was only a few months away from releasing, so didn't really do much with it. So the game, by this point in the summer, when the game came out, well, the demo came out, it was pretty much in its final version. So, and you're going to see that with this actual map. And yeah, so you step on the actual pressure plates here. You know, for some reason it's not going off. There'll be a little, like, text showing, welcome to the PAX Outlast demo, you're miles up, sure, blah blah blah. So, uh, and yeah, so for the actual courtyard here, as you can see, it starts out in the demo here starts out in the actual courtyard, so it doesn't show the whole drive up to the asylum. Similar to how the Outlast 2 demo, it didn't show the helicopter crash. It just starts in an area not too long after it. And it looks like it's just overgrown here. Interesting. So yeah, and stone brick. Yeah, a lot of people use stone brick for the exterior of the asylum. Uh, I just think sandstone looks best, mostly because when I'm recreating something in Minecraft, I always tend to kind of use color instead of the actual texture most of the time. And I think sandstone really works best because, well, the actual color is very close to the actual material, the stone that's used on the asylum, but the texture is also pretty similar. It's kind of a stone, like the stone brick. It looks more brick, looks more like brick, but it's actually kind of a stone texture. So I think it's like flagstone or something. I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about the actual material, stuff like that. But like normal brick for the actual like fence here, it does work because it's like the same type of material that you see in the vocational blocks, the sewers, the basements. So yeah, this works, and I like the little cobweb at the top to kind of represent the kind of the barbed wire at the top. That's what I use as well for my old Minecraft map. So yeah, you got the door here. I would add like a little wall here, so you don't fall off. And yeah, so another thing I would also do is, like, try to keep everything consistent, like the windows here. They're all the same windows, except in height. As you've noticed, the actual, like, floors and window heights are actually different on each floor. So on the first floor, it's the tallest, and then a little bit shorter on the second and third floor. And yeah, of course, here you got the scaffolding here, you got the windows, which you can't look through, so just shows kind of the light behind it, which is true in the uh, actual demo, and also game. Of course, you got the scaffolding here, so you can see it's kind of a gameplay map, which is fine. And it would also been pretty cool if you added some mountains, just kind of for immersion, I guess. I don't know. And then yeah, so here we enter the admin block. This is all pretty much the same with the actual, final version here. And this is, I think, A215, right? And I like how you did the ceiling here. This is actually what I did for my map. I used the dark oak trapdoors for your ceiling here, which is very nice. It's the closest to what you're gonna get at this scale. So, and of course you got the fireplace here, and you got all the furniture strewn about. And, you know, there should be like a little window here as well, so. And, yeah, so. And also, you know, I would add like another door here, because you do the whole, you know, 2-block wide walls for different, coverings. And yeah, I think the actual, like, dark oak door would work better for these. But, you know, it's just a suggestion. And of course, this would lead to the male ward. You know, I would use an acacia door and then like iron like bars around it to simulate the actual door. So, and yeah, out here in the hallway, and then you have A218, and yeah, these windows work fine. Yeah, this type of, you know, scale, kind of like these a little bit better than these ones. Those ones are a little bit too big. And yeah, again, you're supposed to have like 2 windows on, you know, each side here. Just little, you know, stuff like that. And of course, you got the fireplace. And yeah, again, you know, use what you used for the for A215 in here with the trapdoors. Again, you know, try to keep everything consistent. And yeah, so here you have the actual. Yeah, I like how you use the soul sand to kind of represent, you know, kind of squeezing through the little crevice there. And yeah, you got the offices here. Very nice. And yeah, so you can't go into that room, of course. And the other office, that's pretty much, you know, just a mirror image of that other office. So, again, a lot of symmetry in the asylum. And yeah, iron bars for the radiators. Yeah, they work fine. Although I think for my final version, I'm gonna use, like, birch fences for it, because I think they look a little bit better. But I'm not really sure yet. And then you have the restroom here. Yeah, I would use the new, like, quartz bricks, I think they're called. That they included in the newest version of Minecraft. I really love them because they're like pretty much the same as the actual wall coverings that you see in the restrooms and bathrooms and kitchen areas in the asylum. So I really like them. And this would lead to the staircase, and then yeah, the acacia door here. It works fine because you have like the yellow stained glass around it, but there's really no other door that really fits the actual, because it's like a glass door. So, but you know, you gotta use what you can. So, of course, there are some limits to Minecraft. You know, when you're trying to recreate something. And then yeah, you have this room with the actual, like the flooring. Yeah, looks very nice. And using sea lanterns for the vending machines. That's very interesting. And yeah, of course, you got the ventilation shaft, which, you know, you climb through to get to the lobby. Although I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get through this, it's only 1 block tall. Huh. Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, we're just gonna kind of fly through this. Alright. And yeah, so now we're in the lobby, well, kind of the look-down area. And yeah, this would lead to the main staircase, and this would look down into the actual lobby. It would be pretty cool if you kind of made it, you know, so you could look down to the actual lobby. It's pretty much the same as the, well, it is the same as the final version. All of this pretty much, and even the library here. And of course you got Stevenson here, very nice. Again, you know, it would be nice if you could kind of look outside of those windows. And, okay, so, let's see. Yeah, A205, which we can't go into. And yeah, of course, you know, you have the 2 hallways here that kind of branch off of this area. There's still some stuff that's kind of missing. When I first downloaded this, it was still not finished, because the basement area wasn't still finished, so I was like, I'll wait until he finishes the basement, and I'll take a a look at it, kind of review it. So, but there are still some things that I would add, like the second library, hallways that I've already mentioned. And it would be nice to see the actual staircase, because in the demo you could actually you could see it, but you couldn't go into it. So it's just like the final version. And yeah, this is where you get thrown out by Chris Walker, and you end up in here. Now, I don't know how many of you guys noticed this, but the actual, the second half of the demo is pretty much the basement of the admin block. So I don't know how many of you noticed that. Of course, in the final version, Father Martin, doesn't take you, which I'm assuming in the demo, Father Martin must have, taken you down to the basement. But in the final version, yeah, you just wake up where you landed, so in the lobby. So I think that's because, when a demo came out in June, I think they had, the final, version set up, where, you would have waken up the lobby. But for the demo, they just changed some things up, kind of like how for the Outlast 2 demo, all of the locations are in the final game that you see in the demo, but they kind of changed the order a little bit. So, because if they really made it where you would have woken up in the basement instead, they would have had to change pretty much the entire story. So, and I don't think they would have done that already by June, because they would have had only a few months to finish everything. So, and yeah, so this room right here is pretty much the room with the switch. So, but all of the rooms down here are the same as the final version, but some of the furniture is a little bit different than what you see in the final version. So that's really the only difference. And I think there's a shelf here where you grab a battery. And yeah, this is the end of the hallway here. So you walk down here. Okay, hang on. So you have, the office here, and there would be a door leading to the back up to the staircase. And you have the 2 rooms over here. You got kind of the storage room. And yeah, so this room only has 1 door leading into it, and then this room right here has the 2 doors. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so yeah, this is something wrong with the layout, because yeah, this room right here isn't the one with the vent. It's actually over here. So Chris Walker, yeah, bashes down the door, and this room right here would be the main room of the basement with the generator and the 2 pump rooms. And then you would go down another hallway with the room that actually has the vent. It's the same room in the final game that has the 1 document with the desk, right next to the actual vent. And then that would be right next to the staircase. So, and then for the actual coverings, I would, probably use brick, how you used it for the fence outside. And then, yeah, keep stone for the actual flooring. So, and click to go through vent. And then, yeah, so you go through the actual vent and you end up here. And this area is very interesting. This is the final area of the actual game, the actual demo itself. What's very interesting about it is that it's the only area of the demo that doesn't appear in the final game. Because in the final version, if you go through the vent, it ends a few meters after you go through it, if you no-clip. And it doesn't lead to this, these 2 hallways here. So there's this 1 hallway, and then this kind of other hallway that runs perpendicular to it. So it's very interesting. It kind of makes me think if the basements are connected, somehow. So, but I think at the moment, I think they're just connected by the actual sewers, and you would kind of go up through the actual basement of the admin block and wards. So, and yeah, so this is the actual exit here, and yeah, this is where you die. Chris Walker rips off your head, and that's actually it. Congrats, you found a secret, and you can see kind of the exterior here. So, and yeah, so that's pretty much it, I guess. It's a pretty nice map. If you kind of take the suggestions that I gave during this video, this would be pretty fun. So, again, it's nice to see some, areas that people haven't really done. No one's really done a map of the Outlast demo itself. Even though it is pretty much just the same as the final version, it's still nice to see, especially in kind of this gameplay mode. And yeah, he also did make the actual Outlast trailer, the actual, trailer for Outlast that came out about a year before the full game. So, maybe I'll take a look at that as well. And, yeah, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. If you had any suggestions or any comments about the actual map, let me know in comments below. Or if you just like the video, it encourages me to make more of these. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So, bye for now.